Hi, good evening, everyone. It's Saturday morning, February 26th, I think. Yeah, and it's 12:35 a.m. here in Chicago. So I just saw my third, and I guess it depends on who you follow. I just saw my third, maybe my fourth poll from someone to whom I'm subscribed, and it's basically asking who should Canelo fight next. You guys, don't answer those polls. Don't answer any polls asking who should Canelo fight next. You know why I have a problem with those polls? Is it me, or are those polls suggesting there's not a problem here? Like, what kind of boxing fans do they think we are? Every time Canelo picks someone who nobody wants to see, doesn't seem to present any type of challenge, we're just supposed to start talking about, no, he should pick Charlo next. No, he should pick Benavidez next. No, he should fight Andrade. Like that. Like, we're not like, what is that thing those mice spin on? Like, don't come at us like that. Like, to me, that's insulting to ask who should Canelo fight next. It's like we're supposed to just forget everything he has done and just keep talking about who he should fight next. That's like keeping his name big and great, and like he calls all the shots. Who should he fight next? And like, forget about all of these lame picks he's done in the past. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking, but to me those polls are insulting. You guys, don't answer those polls asking who should Canelo fight next. It's an insult to us as boxing fans. I think so. Don't you think so? Or do you think I'm overreacting? You could tell me. But I'm not answering those polls because I feel insulted. Like, don't act like don't act like there's not a problem. you know? I don't know. Like, I wish the hell I would get into a disagreement, friendly or non-friendly, over who Canelo should fight next. Like, that's crazy. Like, why aren't we creating polls that say things like, why do you think Canelo chose Bivol? And then give realistic poll options. Like, that's obvious. Bivol's a super easy win. Or because he's afraid to fight Andrade. Or because he knows better than to chance it with, Charlo. Or whatever it is you think. Even if you think Canelo beats them all. Because I know somebody wants that as an option in the poll. But, like, I don't know. Be more creative with your polls. Don't insult people. Who should he fight next? So Canelo can just pick the easiest people for the next 5 years, and people are going to put up polls. Who should he fight next, though? And the same old people in the polls talking about he should fight Charlo next. Like, I don't know. It just, to me, it's like, it's not very it's not much of a compliment to us as fans to engage in that type of poll. But that's all. No biggie. I mean, you could do what you want to do. I just find I don't like those polls. I think they're a joke. But that's all. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, everyone. Salute to Scrapbook Boxing. Salute to Champside. I just listened to his live. It was very good. So check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. And salute to Main Man, Made Man. Gary Antoine Russell. Salute to Gary Antoine Russell. I know you got this. And whether it's by KO, TKO, or just embarrassment, beat his ass, Gary. And we got you over here. Salute to DC. I'm happy for that fight. And who else is fighting? A couple of good people fighting tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just thinking about Gary. Prime time. I kind of what's the word? Not forgave, because he doesn't need my forgiveness. But I still like Prime Time. Yeah, I know what he did with the whole Wilder thing. And, a lot of people should have just kept their mouth shut, because they didn't do a percentage of what Wilder has done. And, I know that. But I do still like Prime Time. And salute to Prime Time for being willing to get in the ring with Gary Russell Jr. too. I like that about Primetime, and I don't think he's blowing smoke either. I think he'll do it. So I really like that about him. See, that's what boxing needs. That's what boxing needs, man. You know, and I like that. Salute to him for that. But that's all. Have a good night, everyone.